Psalm 98 continues the celebratory nature of Psalms 92 through 100. I depict three different Bible versions here: the New International Version on the left-hand side, the English Standard Version in the middle, and the Christian Standard Bible on the right-hand side. I depict these versions in different colors in order to continue to emphasize the mosaic, the artful nature of the Psalms. If you never have compared credible Bible versions in studying a particular passage, I encourage you to do so once in a while, for they can become commentaries on each other and illuminate aspects of the passages that you study in ways that you won't be able necessarily to find strictly from reading commentaries or reading a single version by itself. I typically use the New International Version, which is on the left-hand side. Oftentimes I will reflect upon the other two versions as well in order to obtain different perspectives, yet explaining the same kinds of ideas and putting forth the same teachings of the version that I hold to as the key source of study. I call attention to three aspects here in this particular psalm. Each of the versions you can see call out for new songs, for God, that is the Lord, the one and only true God, has done marvelous things. He has worked salvation. As you can see, each of these versions, how they express that idea. Interestingly, on the right-hand side in the Christian Standard Bible, the writer or the translators proclaim it as his holy arm has won him victory. Note also that God has revealed his salvation as depicted in each of these versions to all the world, that is, the ends of the earth. It is very, very clear that the psalm writer looks forward, anticipates a time of celebration because all the world will have at one point or another, in fact, if it already has not happened, all the world will have known enough of God's truth to have responded to his call to depend on him and him only. As you look at the end of the psalm, you can see that the writer calls all of creation to join in this celebration. He personifies various aspects of the creation that only God himself has brought into being by his word. And so as you look at this psalm and reflect upon its truth, the call to shout for joy to the Lord, all the earth. What an amazing invitation. As the writer or as the translators in the middle version here express, make a joyful noise to the Lord, all the earth. And as you can see in the right-hand side version, again, shout to the Lord. What an invitation, what a call for celebration, what an anticipation that the writer looked forward to. And we as believers in Jesus Christ can join with as we also look forward to the time in which the one and only true God, that is Jesus Christ himself, the anointed king to which the Psalms anticipate and look forward to, the one time that he will, without question, without resolve, without any limitation and opposition, will reign as the universal king. I ask you, as you reflect upon this psalm, are you able to join in confidence with this call to celebration? Have you turned to God to receive the salvation message that he has proclaimed through his son, Jesus Christ, by repenting of sin and receiving Jesus Christ in faith? If you have not, I ask you, I call you, I challenge you, please do so that you can be a part of this victory. Because apart from this victory, as depicted and explained and proclaimed in Psalm 2, without receiving him, without responding and submitting to him in surrender, you will be on the losing side when the Lord's universal kingship comes to full fruition.